Though you're around, it doesn't mean that I have to do it or I'm gonna do it, you know?
Well, my cousin, we call him Cousin to the Easy, you know what I'm saying, with a real name Denny. He the one that really pushed out music a lot, and I've been growing up watching him, so it inspired me to do music and focus on what I like to do. My main goal was producing and mixing and mastering, but I started, rapping and featuring artists, so I started pushing on.
Right. And before you started doing music, what would you say was one of your favorite hobbies?
Basketball, football.
Basketball, football? I'm a basketball guy myself. So, at what point did you say, okay, I'm not gonna play sports no more, I'm gonna take being an artist serious?
Well, see, after I graduated from school, pretty much, you feel what I'm saying, I got everything situated to where I just wanted to focus on life because I had my kids.
Right.
And, I had a lot of feelings. I couldn't really get it out, so I focused on by writing it down on music and then pushing it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't really record. I just wrote. Just kept writing. Okay. And then I ended up, people hearing a couple of my songs. And it was like, man, get on the track, record something. And I had a feature on this song, and we just go from there.
And then you go from there.
I'll go from there.
So, how many years have you been recording now and distributing your music?
I would say about 5-6 years now.
About 5-6 years now. And when listening to your music, what would you say the viewer is hearing from it? Like, what are you telling the viewer or the listener? The listener, I apologize.
Well, I try my best pretty much to tell a story if I can. The story is like so you can feel it, understand where I'm coming from,
right,
and relate exactly what's going on. Like you can hear the music and picture it in your head before you can see the video.
Right.
So my whole thing is just pretty much trying to make music that you can feel, understand, and relate to and see before even, coming up to a picture. Hopefully the picture I make will, live up to your expectations.
So tell me about the track Chances. Changes, I'm sorry.
No problem. Changes pretty much, it's like, the way I wrote it, it was like, we all supposed to be a team, but you got certain selected few that, feel like they have to do their own thing, and they forget about,
they forget about the general purpose.
Right, and the whole thing that we all being together. So it was like pretty much just talking about you gotta focus, don't forget we all are a team. Don't think about just yourself like nobody got your back. We're here. Right. Don't forget we can help you. Just come to us, we can push each other.
Right.
Just try to stay as one. Don't leave each other because you're gonna, pretty much break us apart by doing that. But hopefully if you fight hard enough we can still stay as one.
So at what point in your career did you say, you know what, I'm not gonna be selfish anymore. I'm not gonna be, like you say, it's better to have a team because you have the help.
Right.
You have the stability, So at what point did you say, you know what, I'm gonna team up with somebody that I trust?
Well, pretty much, I've been thinking about it for a while, just really ain't found the right person. And when T Billy came through, we recorded and rapping and just sometimes they freestyle.
Right.
We started realizing like we can do a lot together, especially since we have two different types of style of rapping.
Right.
Let's try to be, one be a little versatile no matter what beat we put on. Let's try and both kill it, you know what I'm saying? No one beating with each other, just do something where we both can
team level.
Exactly.
Okay. So now, what tracks do you and T Billy have out now?
Right now I'm working on Changes,
TikTok.
We also working on Backstabbing.
Okay.
And we have a song right now called Monsters out.
Okay.
That you can hear on my song.
Now, would you say you're more of a freestyle type of artist, or would you say you're more of a pen and pad type of artist?
I'm more of a pen and pad type of artist. I try to freestyle. I'm not as good, you know what I'm saying? I get a little shaky.
Right.
I mess up a lot. That's one thing I like to try to my best to perfect. Is
so freestyle.
So I want to practice more on freestyling, try not to worry about perfecting it while I'm freestyling, just let the word flow.
Right.
And I'll get better at it, you know what I'm saying? Just stop thinking so hard.
Right. Okay. Now, besides T Billy, what other artists in Broward County have you worked with?
also work with Lil V. And just T Billy. Pretty much that's it in Broward County. That I've really worked with. I haven't really got to know too many of the artists out here. I mean, I've worked with people in Jacksonville and Baltimore. You know,
shout out to Jacksonville, shout out to Baltimore, shout out to New York, shout out to California.
But yeah, every state I go to and I do music with other artists, they push me hard and I get to see different types of styles and it helps build me and make me find out who I am.
Right. Okay, and how does that make you feel as a on the verge artist?
It just pretty much.
Does that give you motivation?
It pushes me hard. Yeah, most definitely. It makes me focus more on trying to get the goal and trying to just work harder at it and don't worry about who's in my sight, who's better. Because sooner or later, as long as I push myself, eventually I'll get there. I'll be one of the greatest. That's
cool. Okay, and SoundCloud right now, right?
Yes.
What's your SoundCloud?
SoundCloud, Lucci Lou. My Instagram is Lucci Lou. It's Lou underscore. It's LU_CHI_LOU. And then Facebook is also Lucci Lou altogether.
Okay, now, what artists would you wouldn't mind working with, or were you looking forward to working with in Broward? Since you're here right now, and for this time being, what artists you wouldn't mind working with, besides artists that you work with?
To be honest, any good artist that really wants to push themselves, and they sound good, and it's a goal they really want to do, and don't mind performing those days, right? And we can build something, get to know each other. I wouldn't mind working with any artist that really want to, what I'm saying, that's talented, that want to get on the track with me.
Okay. And you produce your own beats?
I produce some of my beats. Some beats I buy and I own them now.
So no copyright frames?
No copyright frames. I own all the beats that you hear me now. Like the ones back then, maybe not. But the ones you hear from this year on, 2020, it's all owned by me. I own every last beat. Also the program, the mixing and mastering is me. Even if I have some help, that's my program. It's just so it's all legalized, copyright and all paperwork is done.
That part. Now, so tell me a little bit about yourself. For like for a person that's watching right now, and they like, dang, I really want to know more about him. Tell the viewers, to that person that's watching right now, that okay, he's a rapper, but what transpired for that to happen for him to be a rapper?
Well, I'm from New York. You know what I'm saying? Born in Queens, around 40 projects, but I raised a little bit in Harlem, Wagner, 121st First Ave.
Okay.
I've traveled a lot from Baltimore to Georgia, Florida. I've been to Jamaica.
Okay.
I have family all over the place. What inspired me really to rap is just, as I'm going to these different states and going to the different school, meeting new people, have to really, start over every time. It was like, it just helped me understand who I am, trying to find myself, because I can't really find myself moving so much. You know what I'm saying? Constantly had to change up. So it was like, I just wanted to be me, so I just dealt with no matter what area I am. And I mean, of course, my accent might have changed a little bit, because, I automatically got to the habitat. But it's just the factor of having good friends around. Watch out exactly who you be around and who you have around you.
Right.
But other than that, it's just myself pushing me. I got family and friends that love me, that push me, and different journeys I've been through that help me see that I can definitely make it as long as I keep trying.
That part. Anybody want to shout out?
I want to shout out over to God, Wild One, Twan, Savage. I want to shout out, T. Billy all day. A few others, Franco, you know what I'm saying, Dread. A lot of artists that I work with. Sorry I forgot your name right now. Kind of.
So let me ask you, what was a tough time in life where it was like, I got to do this or I got to do the music, and you was like, I just got to go with my dream? At what point? Because when we're chasing a dream, we always faced against something. You know what I'm saying? It's like something gonna come in the middle of it. So at what point did you say, I'm gonna chase my dream no matter what?
Pretty much, I would say after my first child, Jeremiah, I wanted to have everything for me to give to him,
Right.
so he don't have to struggle, worry about a thing.
Right.
So pretty much, it pushed me harder to try to reach my goal. No matter how long it takes, as long as I can know that I can provide for my family, never have to worry, and even if I have to go through the struggle.
And that's motivation to me, man. That's just like, I don't even have kids yet, and the reason being because I'm trying to create something for them. You know, it's like we go through life being selfish as people. That's how I feel, because it's like you got to think about the younger generation, the younger you that's coming up. You want them to have to go to a 9 to 5. So that's why I do what I do, because not only for me, I want my kids to see this. I want you to be able to go back and say, kids, watch this, because it's inspiring. You know, so that's why not chase your dreams?
Why not?
Why not be great? You know what I'm saying? Belmont boys, man. Belmont boys, man. So, throughout your whole music and traveling, what would you say is your favorite state? You back to back. Florida, we used to it, so it's like it's the same to us.
Like I said, New York always been my favorite state. But if I wouldn't count from where I'm born, it'll be a hard choice, you know what I'm saying? Because I always love Fort Lauderdale.
Right.
And I always love Baltimore, you know what I'm saying? I got a lot of friends up there, so it's like...
It's always between Fort Lauderdale and Baltimore.
Because that's where I mainly travel back and forth with.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just the comfortability here. I love the weather. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
No matter how hot or cold it gets, you can always prepare for it.
See this Broward County, we call it the rain go. It rained by 10, 15 minutes.
Yeah. Bipolar weather. I already know.
10, 15 minutes and it's gone. So, the mixtape. How many mixtapes y'all planning on dropping this year? I know you got some fire, you know.
I got a lot of stuff that we really thinking about, and we building on a couple beats that I just got.
Right.
So right now I'm trying to drop this one little major album between me and T Billy.
Okay.
And then see if she wanted to do like one little single thing that we had working on, at least one song single that we can.
So what platforms is the music streaming on right now? Is it only SoundCloud? Are we do we have a YouTube channel?
I got a YouTube channel. I'm still working on fixing it up.
They watching you, so how are they gonna know you?
I'm still got a YouTube channel, but I'm working on it. You know what I'm saying?
What's the name of that?
Right now, it should be Loose Lou. That's what I said. I'm working on the channel. It's not really official. Okay. That's why I gave you SoundCloud, and Facebook and Instagram. Anything else I posted on there, you can find any information.
It's 2020. We ain't waiting on nothing. We going to get what's ours. Listen, I'm gonna make sure he get on that YouTube channel. If you inspired by this, you want to make a YouTube channel, you want to be an artist, you want to chase your dreams, go get it, man. It's 2020, man. Why not? You gonna let somebody else get the dream, or you want the dream? I want my dream. Do you want yours? Why not?